Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
It is episode 231, Weather Weekly. Good to be with you here, meteorologist Marcus Bailey. It is, man, hard to believe, last full week of June. Next time you and I talk, we'll only have really one day of June, and then we move into July. So here we go. Boy, did it's feeling like it a little bit, right? Pretty wild weather over the last week. Some torrential downpours. We had a widespread severe weather event, mostly of wind damage, but it was significant. Thousands and thousands, tens of thousands without power. Wednesday night into the overnight hours. There are actually two confirmed tornadoes also from Wednesday's severe weather event. They were both EF0s in Tippecanoe County. So pretty active. There was by the way, the one EF0 tornado in Tippecanoe County did do minor damage to a home just in the rural part west of Lafayette, kind of closer to the West Point area, northwest of there. So, again, and then numerous, too many to mention here, but a lot of wind damage reports from the severe storms on the 18th. That was last Wednesday. May see the pattern kind of ramp up again here in this forecast. Obviously, the headline is the heat. The intense heat continues, at least early on in this forecast. But some relief potentially as we get closer to the weekend, but that also does come with increased rain chances. We'll talk about that coming up in the week ahead for June 23rd, 2025. That's next on Weather Weekly. It is the week ahead for June 23rd of 2025. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Of course, headline here, heat advisory still remains in effect over the entire state. We saw a strong upper level ridge just centered south and east of central Indiana. And so this is what we call a heat dome, right? And so what it does is it brings in the hot temperatures, the humid air, because we are on the backside of this high, and it also keeps rain away. All right, so we do see a dry forecast. There is an exception, and this may be for at least the next couple of days of the forecast here, at least early on, that we could see a pop-up storm develop for Monday, okay? Same thing for Tuesday. But for the most part, I think most areas are going to be dry. Muggy as well. We're going to finish with highs into the mid-90s, all right? Got a high of 95 for Monday. Feels like temperatures will be between 100 and 105. Mainly clear conditions for Monday night. It is going to be awfully uncomfortable. Lows will be into the mid-70s. Tuesday will do kind of the same thing. It will be a sunny, hot day. Now, I will say it does look like we may see the ridge starting to break down a little bit for Tuesday. That's on the 24th. With that happening, we might get a few thunderstorms sinking into parts of the state. What ends up happening is you get this big heat dome, and storms go around the periphery of it, right? We call it the ring of fire, basically. Anything in the middle, which we have been for the past couple of days, just as hot and humid and dry. But now that this ridge will start to weaken a little bit, so it shrinks, that ring of fire periphery kind of comes in closer to the center, and so that could put parts of our state in line with some scattered showers and thunderstorms, okay? So just keep that in mind. Again, I don't think it's widespread rain, but the chances will be there. Highs again, low to mid 90s, feels like temperatures will be above 100. So that's why the heat advisory will continue until 3 through Tuesday night. Chance of storms will probably continue into the evening hours. And lows will dip into the mid and upper 70s. So again, very, very uncomfortable. Wednesday, we will see if we continue with heat advisories. I certainly think that there's enough heat and humidity to warrant that. But that's going to be a call that's going to have to be made probably by the Weather Service at some point Monday, if not Tuesday. All right. Just be aware that it still stays hot enough. I just don't think they wanted to go that far out when they initially issued this. All right. So Wednesday, the ridge is going to continue to weaken. It brings in an increased chance of showers and thunderstorms. Again, it's isolated and scattered, basically near the peak heating of the day. All right. High temperatures again, upper 80s, lower 90s. Obviously, cloud cover and rain will highly impact the temperatures, but the humidity is high. So there's a wide range. Heat indices could be anywhere from 90 degrees to as high as 105. We're at the 105 range. That puts us right back in heat advisory criteria. So a lot of this is all dependent now on rain chances. Scattered rain chances will continue Wednesday night, but I think as we lose the heating of the day, those will go away. Lows will be in the low to mid 70s. I mean, you're seeing a pattern, a theme here. I think that's going to be the case for Thursday and Friday. It's kind of the same setup. Hot, humid, the ridge continues to break down. There's no like cold front or anything that's going to come in here that's going to drag in increased rain chances. These are all going to be fueled by being on the periphery of this heat dome and the heating of the afternoon hours that we'll see some of these scattered thunderstorms arriving. Okay. Numbers will be in the low 90s through the end of the week. That's Thursday. That's Friday. All right. Saturday. We still have the persistent warm and humid air mass. We still have ongoing potential for isolated showers and thunderstorms. We still have highs near 90. We still have heat indices around 100 degrees. Okay. There's really no signs of any significant heat relief taking us all the way through the weekend. There are some hints that we might get a low pressure system coming in by the end of the weekend or early next week that could bring in some slightly cooler conditions, but it really looks like we're going to be staying pretty hot as we go through the weekend. All right. In terms of rainfall is going to be tough, but I always, I want to stay consistent. We always do the 7-day rainfall forecast. I mean, it has us at around 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, but again, we're so humid. If you get a thunderstorm or two, you could get a lot more than that, right? Because there's a ton of moisture in the air. But where that sets up, it is tough to gauge just because we don't have an actual forcing mechanism to really bring that in, all right? So stay cool. Even though the heat advisory, this initial one is going to be done Tuesday, we're going to be close to heat advisory criteria probably for the remainder of the week and into the weekend, all right? All right, we're going to wrap things up coming up next here on Weather Weekly. All right, let's do some stats, shall we? Precip for the month. We're at 4.18 inches. That puts us on the plus side of 3/4 of an inch for the year. That was about all we had last year. It was about 3/4 of an inch at this time. So we're well ahead schedule compared to last year. So we're in good shape there. Since January 1st, since the beginning of the year, 22.09, we're up 1/3. We're on the plus side of 1/3. So we're in good shape. We're only shy of about 0.8 inches from last year, so not far off the mark. 8 to 14 day outlook above normal temperatures for the weeks or the days of June 29th to July 5th, and a strong signal for above average precipitation in that same time frame. The July outlook. No strong signals, kind of equal chances for temperatures for central and southern Indiana. We do see some signs of maybe above average precipitation for the month of July. There you go. All right, that'll do it for this week's podcast. You can always shoot me an email anytime, marcus.bailey@wishtv.com. You can also reach out on the socials, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. You can get our forecast 24 hours a day at our website, wishtv.com/weather, and our free Storm Track 8 weather app. And you can catch my forecast locally in central Indiana, Channel 8 Wish TV, Monday through Friday from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can always watch online anywhere around the world, wishtv.com, and click the live stream. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all parts of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon, and God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.